three amazing women as guests today. And they have an event coming up that you're going to want to attend. Before we start, though, I have to thank South Florida PBS. They sponsor us every week, and they're probably the best resource we have in our community to provide information, allhealthtv.com, to provide medical information. Thank you. So let me introduce everybody. We've got way over there, Claudia Coupet. She's on the executive board. Marta Bloom, and Marta is like a TV host. You're a former host?
Yes,
and
former
you're
host.
hosting the event, and you're on the board.
Exactly.
And then the queen.
Yes.
We have Judith Joseph, and you are the founder of
Angels for Humanity.
There you go.
And also, all three of us are part of the event committee. And we are here.
What is the event?
The event is a beautiful event to raise funds for back to school for the children in South Florida. And it's the Gilded Age theme event. It's T for a cause. The cause is education. And we are here to invite everyone to come and celebrate with us for a great cause.
Okay, and this is at the Biltmore Hotel.
Yes.
Tea at the Biltmore on a Sunday.
Yes.
And the date is April
28th.
Right.
And Marta will be the host.
That's right. I'm excited.
Yes.
And we actually have a video we'll show in a little bit that you guys are dressed to the nines. Crazy. If you go, you're going to enjoy just people watching, because some of the dresses and hats are simply out of this world. And then for such a great cause.
Yes.
Yes. And Claudia, you were telling me some of the mission trips. It's not just you're helping South Florida, but your organization is kind of all over the place.
Yes.
You do mission trips all over.
Yes.
And we were talking about the dentist going to different countries and doing things. But I was telling Claudia, I have a friend who does with eyeglasses, optometrist, whatever. And she was telling me you do that as well.
Exactly.
And you also take collections of glasses and that kind of thing? Okay, good to know. So,
in fact, very recently, last month was it, Jude?
We just came back from Honduras.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
We do medical and dental and eyewear. We've been to thus far. We do Haiti, which is our main focus because I'm originally from Haiti.
Yeah.
Haiti, the Dominican Republic, Guatemala, El Salvador, and 2 weeks ago we just came back. Actually, a week ago we just came back from Honduras.
Yeah.
And we've also been to the Bahamas.
Healthcare and education for last week we provide for about over 600 children in Honduras.
That's amazing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think Voices for Children just did a mission trip there too.
Oh,
in Honduras. Yeah,
yes.
yeah.
We
And it
came
was
back
quite
last
an
Sunday,
experience.
actually. Last Sunday.
Oh, did you really?
Yes, last
Oh my
Sunday. We
goodness.
just came back last Sunday.
So how did this all start? How did you founded it? So
Yes.
how did
This came back actually organically. We started as a simple joy of giving, breakfast with Santa.
I remember that.
Yes.
That's,
That's 18 years
I was
ago.
going to ask, how long ago was that?
Yes, 18 years ago.
so I remember when you were doing it because
Yes,
of course
yes.
Claudia told me about it.
Yes, 18 years ago we started as Breakfast with Santa, just sharing the joy and the spirit of the holidays with children right here in Miami, in Little Haiti, over town, a La Parra, with the children in Miami. We started it. And when we expand, we went to Haiti and we realized we're not scratching the surface. Toys was just something that, sharing the joy of the kids, but the actual reality is much greater.
They needed underwear.
Absolutely.
They needed toothbrushes. They needed,
backpacks for school.
schools.
Exactly.
We expanded, and next thing we know, it's Breakfast with Santa was no longer the focus, and we expanded, and that's when I came up with the name, and we became Angels for Humanity. So it's been this year is 18 years. We started in 2006.
And that's what really attracted me to
to the charity is that they focus on so many things. And so they provide happiness, health, and education. I mean, it's just amazing.
You
It's
know,
just-
and like, you know, education is one thing, but when kids go to school, they need to have a healthy smile. They need to be able to see, and you're making it so that that education experience, you know, works.
absolutely.
Because if you can't see the board and you're suffering because your teeth hurt, yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
the thing is, when you go to these third world countries and you see children that never have a toothbrush in their lives,
Oh yeah, they don't even know how
they
to use it.
don't forget about going to a dentist. They never even have a toothbrush,
Right.
and you realize the difference you're making is not. You can't even measure that.
Well, then
difference
some
you're
of it's
making.
potable water too.
Yes.
I mean, there's
Yes.
so much need.
It's the
Yeah.
need is beyond anything we can imagine.
So it's a good thing you raise a lot of money.
Hopefully, hopefully,
I suspect you do.
yes.
Miami loves Angels for Humanity.
I bet
yes.
they do.
They, Miami loves, and this event on Sunday, April 28th, it's one of a kind. I mean, she really does. You really do 2 events a year, and one is Catwalk for Charity, and then
Oh, that's the one. Because
That's in November.
is a signature event.
that's in November, and then the one in April is the Hat Luncheon, the Tea Party, and this year's the theme is the Gilded Age, and we're so excited for
Yes.
the response in people, how they are so
So
excited
do you
about
typically
it.
sell out? I thought you did.
Yes, we do.
Yes, yes.
Absolutely.
Which is crazy.
Absolutely. So got to get the tickets soon because
Yes,
right.
yes. By next
So
week,
sells out.
anybody that wants to
we're
go.
definitely going to be sold out by next week for
Yeah.
sure.
Oh, that's
for
great.
sure, for sure, for sure.
Amazing. So,
And the host is going to be amazing.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you.
That's her background. She's a former TV host in LA. So
Yes.
she's-
So I'm Cuban Puerto
what
Rican.
brought you here?
So I'm Cuban Puerto Rican. I was raised in Miami, but spent most of my adult years in LA for work in the entertainment business. And while I was there, most of my celebrity friends have charities, and I try to support as much as I can with as many as I can. And from that moment on, I've realized, the meaning of cause for causes. So then I came to Miami, and here in Miami, I have so many powerful friends that have their own charities. But Angels for Humanity is the one that really stands out to me.
Touched your heart.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Because of the 3 things, the bringing happiness to the children, the education, and health. And those 3 things are so, so important to life, for their growth.
Absolutely.
And I really love it. This is the one that I prefer.
Yeah. Well, that's great. And it's always amazing to have somebody like you that can be the hostess and kind of the face, if you will, of an event
and
that's
these
so
women would not
remarkable.
I wouldn't be able to do any of this without these ladies.
Oh,
I mean, it's just it's not a one man show by any means.
Ever.
Ever.
Yeah.
Claudia, I mean, she's like the spiritual advisor, the sister.
I'm telling you,
the
I always call her my angel.
Yes.
She
Aw.
is.
Yes.
And when you change the name
Yes.
to Angel, I'm going, oh, how appropriate.
she's always there. She's always there to support me. I call her Aja. It was like, who's Aja? Because people never understand that, the name. I always call her like that because she's always there for me, like to the good time, the bad time.
You're going to make her cry. Look at this.
The 10 p.m. phone call, the midnight phone call, and she's always there for me, and she's been there for years.
Yeah.
For years before we became Angels for Humanity.
Yeah.
When we first started as Breakfast with Santa, she's always there for me. She's like a big sister to me, not just part of the charity, but a personal friend, like a big sister for me. And these women are, we like family. Marta, I said, Marta, what can we do? Can we move this? Can we do that? I mean, they there.
Yeah.
As friends, as supporters, as soul sisters, and embrace the charity and wants to see it grow, want to see it better, want us to do better, to do to think outside the box, and we're doing it. We're doing it.
But how did you? I knew your story, but how do you come to where you are? I mean, when you were young, were you involved in humanitarian efforts? Is it something that you grew into? Did you have a business? Did you have a background that?
I grew up in a country where poverty was rampant, but never. When you grow up in a country where you have everything, it's a small group of people who has it all, and the majority of the people have nothing. And you came here, you realize this was not fair.
Right.
And then when you come here and you look at yourself and you see nobody knows who you are, and you feel like it's reverse.
Right. Instead of being,
it's
big
the reverse, because right now you feel like you're in the minority.
Right.
And you in the minority of the people that used to be here, and you feel like you quote unquote was up there and you're here now.
Yeah, right.
And then you're looking at it, and when I went back to my country after 30 years, I cried the minute I arrived until I left. It was that much of a disaster what I saw.
Oh yeah.
And growing up, you in it and you're looking at it, you're like, this is not right. This cannot be right. Why not me? Why such a disparity?
Yeah. I have a good friend with EchoWorks, and they're doing a lot of work in Haiti right now, and she's in charge of Haiti. And what's going on there, she can't even go back.
It's not.
But she's so, she's having to deal with people, the people on the ground there.
Yes. You realize it's not right. You said, why them? Why? It could have been me.
Exactly.
In this situation.
Yeah, come from there.
So that's the reason that for me it's my life vision. It's my life work until the day God called me home. This is what I dedicate the rest of my life for. Is for the children of Haiti.
Well, and of course, Claudia has a Haitian connection too.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, this is where I was born.
Even if I thought you were Hispanic for years.
I heard the story. That Gloria would speak to you in Spanish.
But I'm trying to learn.
went
In
along.
fact,
She went along.
of course, I should almost
And
anything.
then finally I found out she was Haitian. She's, no, I speak Creole and French. Okay. Well, okay.
And for me, she always said, Judith, take pictures. I don't like, I hardly ever speak and talk. And even while we were coming in here, Claudia, I don't like the limelight. I don't like to speak. I don't like the camera. I'm always.
I know, but I told you,
yes,
it's just like a conversation.
It's like a conversation.
Do you even feel like we're on camera?
No.
Yeah.
Hey, do you know what though? I just remembered we've got to show the video.
I like to stay in the background.
Right.
I'm like the background person.
Okay, so Jerry, can you show us the video that? There you go.
Spectacular.
Now, this is last year's.
It's a production.
Oh yeah, amazing.
Is there music in the background? Can you?
We can't hear the music, but it's there. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, look at these hats! Oh my goodness. When the flower thing always reminds me of Callow.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
Very elaborate. And,
So-
it's very, very elegant.
You could just wear an orchid on your head.
No, basically. I know you're the orchid lady.
You're a lady, you're right.
It's absolutely beautiful.
Oh yeah, the Biltmore is such a beautiful place.
Yes.
I mean, doing something like the theme is perfect.
And it has many purposes, because not only that, it generates much needed funds, but it also provides an area where the ladies can really express their luxury and
Exactly. Good photo
do that.
ops.
It's very, very, yes,
Good
exactly.
photo ops. Yeah.
If I may say, it's even like one of the top event of the year in Miami, correct?
Absolutely.
Yeah, for sure.
I have to say it competes with Vizcaya.
Yes.
Yeah.
And this one is more unique. It's
Much
got
more elaborate to a certain
much more
extent.
elaborate. Because Vizcaya is just a hat and a flower dress.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
This is so much more.
So much more.
Oh yeah. Yeah, there's a for Mother's Day tea. There's a hat lady that is in town that makes some of these elaborate hats, and I went to an event once, and it was like they had a theme, and it was like wear pink or wear whatever, and they had this hat lady there, so she sold a ton of hats.
Yeah.
So we're dancing. It's
Yes.
got everything.
Yeah, usually there's an entertainment
A performer.
and there's various things going on.
Adriana Demoa from Housewife of Miami, she usually closed the show. She's a performer as well. She usually closed the show with a performance. So she will be performing as well again this year.
yeah?
And we'll have surprise performance as well.
We're working on a
We're
big
working on
surprise.
a big surprise performer.
Oh, really?
Yes,
Oh,
yes.
cool.
We're working on a big surprise performer. So hopefully we'll end that.
Yeah.
That will be really cool if we land that. So we'll find out today. That
Well, and
will
if
be
you do,
very
how
cool.
are you going to promote it ahead of time?
We may.
We may.
We're thinking about it. We're talking about it. It's being discussed.
Yes, it's being
Okay.
discussed as we speak. It's being discussed. That would be a big
Well,
one.
that
A big one.
So, and maybe that'll just throw you over the top, and you sell out right away.
Well,
Maybe.
you know, we know we'll be sell out.
Yeah, yeah,
that's
sell
for
out
sure.
anyway.
We'll,
Yeah.
yes, anyway.
And
But
in fact, I'm not sure if in the description, but there should be a link that basically invites people to buy the tickets. So
Oh, it's in there.
Oh no,
it's
we already
in the
figured it
link.
out.
It's in
Yeah.
there.
yes,
Yeah. No. So it goes to a link, so they can click
yeah,
on
they
it.
can click on the link,
Yeah.
and
We'll send you the links.
Yes, yes. We have Adriana Demoa from Housewife of Miami. She'll be performing to close. She'll be closing all the surprise, the big surprise. We'll be closing, and we also have a couple opera singer that's going to open the show.
Oh, really?
Yes. During the cocktail, the first hour, we have 4-piece quartet will be playing. That's that's opening the show. We have many surprises.
Oh my goodness.
Yes.
we're gonna have a violinist playing the theme.
We have the quartet will be playing the theme song at the entrance of doing the cocktail. The quartet, in electronic cocktail quartet, will be playing the theme song of the Gilded Age.
The Gilded Age, which plays in Netflix for those that don't know what we're talking about.
Yes,
Yeah.
the Gilded Age is a
Plays on
Netflix
Netflix.
show.
Right.
It's a very, very
You know
Popular
what? Now
these
I'm gonna
days.
have to watch it.
Yes,
you have to watch it.
You have
Is it
to
on
watch
Netflix?
it.
Right.
Yes,
Yes.
yes.
I have not seen it.
Yes,
I have not
and,
either.
it's a very popular show, and they'll be playing the theme song of the show when at the entrance at the cocktail reception, and when you walked in. So now that we may have this big surprise artist to at the event. So we kind of we don't want too much of entertainment. So if we have
cover, yeah.
today, we're going to find out for sure. So if that's the case, we may have to adjust some of the entertainment. We don't know yet. So today is going to be a big decision making day. So,
Yeah, really. Because
yes,
Yes.
that will be.
you can't really cancel entertainment at the last minute because that's not fair.
Yes,
But
it's this one is huge.
yeah.
This one is huge. So I told Adriana we may have to have a conversation. I told her last night. She's like, "Are you serious?" I'm like, "We may have a conversation."
I may have to bump you.
I'm
You
like,
understand.
She's a great girl. She's a great
I mean,
friend
she's
to
a
Judith
great
and to
friend,
the
yeah.
charity.
To the charity.
Oh, that's so nice.
Yes.
She's amazing.
Yeah.
And even though her name is already on the invitation, I'm like, Adrian, we may have to have a conversation. She's like, I'll understand. She's like,
I'm sure. Yeah.
and if we can land this
And that's because everyone cares about this charity.
Exactly.
Yes.
Everyone
It's not
cares
about
about the
them.
I
kids.
love
the
it. I
kids.
love it.
And they put the kids
Yes,
first.
first.
And
Yes,
that's what's
yes.
important. This is what
Yeah.
we love about our group.
yes.
Our
There's no egos. There's just
No, it's not.
Yeah.
There's no
Yeah,
ego. There's
exactly.
no.
Yeah.
It's about the
That's
charity.
awesome.
It's
Yeah.
about what's best for the charity. And if we can lend this artist, who's a big name, so if we have to shovel things around, that's
you'll
what
do
we'll
it.
do.
Yeah. And
And I
that's
gotta
what
say
we'll do.
something about this woman who doesn't like the limelight or be in photos or this and that. This woman who is so wonderful, who is the mastermind of this charity, Judith Joseph. I just not only fell in love with the charity, but with her. And, you know, I just glued myself to Judith.
Oh, you're going to make her cry too.
When we go to mission trip, she follow me around like, leave me alone, Claudia, to take pictures.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah, that's what I would do.
And then guess what?
I get it.
Whenever we
we're-
need,
we're
whenever
in the
we-
Claudia, it's like Marta wants pictures.
Marta wants, yeah, that's me. Yeah.
And then what happened is, after I said no pictures, and then whenever we need to make a video, we need something like a year later, I'm calling her. I'm like, Claudia, do you have any pictures?
I know they used to. Yeah, you take pictures and you're doing them all the time, and people, oh, don't bother with that. Don't bother with it. Nobody wants
And
to.
she's like, remember
And then-
the way you chased me out? You're like, you don't want
Exactly.
pictures?
I so get it.
So
Yeah.
we
Chickens come
really
home to
work well
roost,
together.
right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So we hopefully will have a beautiful event. Not hopefully, we know we'll have a beautiful
Oh, I'm sure.
event.
Look, you know, you've already set the stage. It's
Yes,
going to be
yes.
amazing.
Oh, this was going to be epic.
Yes.
Like
Epic.
I said, she
Oh, I
likes
like
to.
it. Epic now.
Yes. Oh, we're going epic.
No, for sure.
Epic.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. So, and then as soon as you finish this, you start preparing for your fashion show coming up.
Catwalk.
So it's never. And then on top of that, the mission trips. So do
The
you have
mission
another
trip,
mission
we have
trip?
no. There's no mission trip this year. The focus was
already
going to be. It's
Yeah, it's
already
already
done.
done. Yeah, you do one a
And
year?
for
Is that the
next
deal?
one
No,
a
for
year. But for next year, I'm not sure if we're going to be doing a mission trip next year because we want to focus on building a school in Haiti.
Oh, that's
that
huge.
have to be the focus for the next couple years
Mm-hmm.
because we already have the property, we already have a lot of things lined up. The focus is to build the school because that's the whole
And where would the school be?
in Cape Haitian.
Vacation.
Cape Haitian. Okay.
Yes, that was the whole the vision of the charity is to build that school.
Are the gangs prevalent there?
The gangs in Haiti, that's what the media, the press, everything is. The gang, all the issues in Port-au-Prince, in the
Oh,
capital,
is that
which
it?
is about
Okay.
8-9 hours away from
Okay.
Cape Haitian. Cape Haitian is all at the end, up north of Haiti, near the Dominican Republic border. It's like
Oh, right.
actually the property where we purchased is like about 45 minutes drive from the DR, from the Dominican Republic. So there's no issue there in that area, but you can't convince people of that because all they see here is Haiti, the turmoil.
know,
and
yeah,
that
no,
thing. So they don't know the difference.
Well, I know that, you know, one of my Rotary Club collected money and we bought goats, and it was for a village that you had to drive for an hour outside of the closest airport, and then like the rest was on foot to get to the place. But the gangs hadn't reached there because it was so far away from, you know, city centers.
Yes.
So you're saying
That they
that's-
have their own
well, that's good
airport.
to
Cape
know.
Haitian have their own airport. Cape Haitian have nothing to do with Port-au-Prince.
Oh, that's good.
Have their own airport. When you arrive at Cape Haitian and you go to the place, it's 45 minutes, and you can even go through the Dominican Republic as well. You don't have to go to Port-au-Prince at all. You can go through the Dominican Republic.
Which would probably be
That's
better.
where, that's where we are.
And do you need like visas to cross border, or what's the deal? Nothing.
Nothing.
Oh,
and then that's where we're
I
going to be.
think that would make people more.
Yes, attracted to go.
Attractive,
That's
or
where we
to
building
give you
the
money.
schools. Yes,
Because
that's
if
where
you
we're
think,
building
I'm going
the
to give
school.
money, and then
Yes.
gangs are going to come in.
That's where we're building the school, and
That's
the next
awesome.
couple of years, the focus is going to be building the school there. That's the vision of the school. That was my vision. Well, like when I created the charity, the vision was the first and foremost was to build the school. These children, they walk about 3 to 4 miles barefoot
to get to
to get to a school. And a school, we're talking about a hut with 4 sticks and a top.
Right.
It's not school.
It's not.
So we want to give them nothing
A
proper place to be educated, not a state of the art by any means, but a place, decent environment where they can learn.
But also a place where they want to come.
Yes, a place where they want
Maybe
to
they
come.
feel safer.
They feel
or-
safe.
Yeah, right.
They receive like at least 1 meal a day.
Exactly.
Something decent, something that treat them like they're human.
And they're
for
in a
moment.
safe environment.
A safe environment.
And that's even more
They're away from home in a safe environment, getting an education,
getting
and having a
nutrition.
meal.
That's the,
Yeah.
the having a
Yeah.
meal. That's
And
the whole
probably
idea.
the
That's
only
the
meal
whole
maybe of
idea.
the
That
day.
was the vision when it was the charity was created, and that's always going to be the vision.
Okay. Well, I thank you all for coming,
Yes.
and I applaud everything you're doing.
Thank
I can see why you sell out because
Yes.
how can
It's
you?
a labor of love.
I was going to say, how could you not want to support this?
Yes.
There's no
Right?
way.
Yes.
But I also want to take this opportunity to thank you
Yes.
for this opportunity, to have us come, because you've always been very supportive also from the moment, I told you about that mission. You've always walked the talk in your own way. So we've most appreciative.
I'm delighted to be able to do anything I can always for you. And now, you guys are included too. So thank you so much for joining me today. Thanks South Florida PBS again for sponsoring our show. I would assume you're all members, and if you're not, and you need to talk to South Florida PBS about spreading the word on their mini programs.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So until next time, have a good week. Make a difference. Make a positive impact in the community,
Absolutely.
and do work like these amazing women are doing. So Claudia, Marta, Judith, thank you so much for coming.
Thank you, Gloria.
Thank you for
Thank
having us.
Thank you
you're
for having us. It was a pleasure.